I'm Lars. Welcome back to the shop. This is more of a Christmas kind of video for Thurman Design Company. One going to slide out into Lars' workshop, and it's about how to make a stop motion video using NCH's VideoPad. Again, not affiliated with NCH VideoPad, not looking for any copyright infringements or anything like that. But I thought this would be something interesting. And if you're using VideoPad or any tools that you're using, if you wanted to do something like this, this is how I would do it, or at least get started on doing it. So if this is going to interest you, or it does interest you, let's get to it. So a stop motion movie is a movie that is like the Arthur Rankin and Jules Bass movies of the 70s. They would take basically a bunch of claymation, put them in a position, take a picture, move them a little bit, take a picture, move them a little bit, take a picture, and so forth and so on until their entire movie was done. And it used to take them months to get it done. Luckily today we have unlimited film. So the way that I have come up with to do this is to just basically film the entire process that I want. And as you can see, my arm's going in and out on this as I'm making this original film. And you would think that, maybe we could just cut my arm out, or, cut those spots out. And that actually is a lot harder than you think it is. So NCH has a really cool tool to use as you're playing back a video to steal photos. Okay, I think they call it a snapshot. And what that would do is your snapshot would just take a picture. So like right there, we would take this picture, and then after I went in and moved again, my hand's out of the way, I'd take another picture, and I could stack all these up. And then you could make each frame play as long as you want, or you could speed up a bunch of little frames. And in order to get those little frames, you need to have the original video, and that's the video that's sitting right here. It's the same video that I have right here that I just narrated over. Inside of NCH's VideoPad, they have this really cool little feature, and it's called Take Snapshot of a Clip. And what you do is you click on this, and it will take the picture out of here, as it is right here. As you can see, this is now just a snapshot, and I'm going to turn off the repeat play, but it will play as long as you want. So if I wanted to take this right now and put it into the video, I could make this video, this little image appear for this long, or we could make this go out as long as you want. So right now the video is sitting here. Let me move this out of the way. So right now the video is sitting there, and you can see it's for 3 seconds right here in the duration when I click on it. And I can bring this out to 5 seconds, to 10 seconds, all the way down to 0.18785 or 0.2 seconds, which is about a quarter of a second. Depends on just how long you want to see that duration of that slide. Now, this is very advantageous to have, because if you want to speed up sections of your video, once you get all these in place, you can collapse a lot of that smaller section down to make something happen quicker, to make it happen smoother, to make it run a little faster, any way that you want to go about it. Now, in order to get all these videos, this here does take a little bit of time, because you got to keep going back to video and then find the next spot where the little bear gets moved, which is right there. And you want to be somewhere in the middle. You don't want to be real close to the edge where the hands are going in. You want to be right in the middle. So like this would be like 9.2 seconds. And I'm going to take a snapshot. And then that's going to appear in the images. And it's also going to just take over here. So you got to go back to videos and then do this again. So you're going to be up, there's the first move, there's the second move, and then I'm going to do this again. I'm going to take that snapshot like this. Okay? And I'm going to continue all the way. I'm not going to waste your guys' time on this, but I'm going to continue going through all these, and there should probably be about 27, 28, maybe 30 of these things. And once they're all in place, I'll come back into this. So a little bit of movie magic, these all got added in. Now, what I like to do is I'm going to remove this from here, so now I don't have anything up here with a check mark in it. And the reason I'm telling you this is because what I want to do is I want to take these things and I want to move them to my project. Currently they're sitting in C Users Lawrence Pictures, and I want them to be over here in my YouTube videos under Software Stop Motion Movie. These are all the videos I took for this project. Now, if I was to close down this entire project, so I'm going to delete all these out of here. So what that means is right now the operating system thinks that these videos are not needed anywhere and will more than happily let me delete them. So if I hit Control X and I move them over to my other project here, they would be gone. Now, if I was to leave them in this project and later on I came in and said, okay, here's Users Lawrence Pictures, what are all these snapshots? What do I need these? And I just deleted them, and then I came back later and opened up this project, guess what? All of those videos would be missing. So what I like to do is I like to move them to my project, and then I'll drag these back into this project. And now they're all back here and they're in the right location. Now watch this. Since this is in this project, if I go to delete one of these, I get an error that says this is open by VideoPad Video Editor. So that prevents me from deleting them. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up another project and I'm going to apply these in that project, and then we will continue on in the secondary project. So let me go do that. So this is a project for building up this movie. So I'm going to bring in all of the snapshot videos, and yes, I did put them in the directory for this project also, so there is multiple copies of them. So you can look at number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then you're going to go back to 1. So let's add all of these into here so that we have all these guys down here. Let's take the whole selection of them all, and let's make these about 1 second. So this doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, somewhere close. So let's go like 0.9. That'll be good. So that's about maybe 21 seconds. And let's play this. So this isn't too bad. Maybe we'll speed up this little twirl here, little spin. Okay, so since the first one and the last one are a little different, and I want that bear to go back to the same spot, I'm going to take and copy the first frame to the end. And then I'm going to find these little twirls here. So I think this is one right here, and I think they may end right there. So 11 seconds, and it's 5 seconds. So the 5, let me move that out of the way. So the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And let's crunch these down a little bit, like maybe down to like 5. Yeah, let's go to like 5 seconds, 0.5 seconds. And let's see how this looks. So now that we sped this up here to 0.5 seconds, let's play this and we'll see the little bear spin a little quicker in that area. And you can do this for stop motion videos. You can speed things up, slow things down, add a little drama, if you will, to your stop motion. And I know there's no drama here, but you kind of get the idea. Alright, so the next thing that will make this a little more interesting is adding some music to it. And I'm going to use Carol of the Bells here, and we'll put this in audio track 1. Now you can see Carol of the Bells is really long compared to what we got. Alright, Carol of the Bells, I think we have like, it's about a 2-minute run of that instrumental. So we're going to do a split at the end here, and I'm just going to get rid of this Okay, delete ripple. And if you don't know what Carol of the Bells is, this is what it sounds like. Alright, so you don't want your video to just end really quickly. So let's take the end of this and let's right click on it and say fade out. And let's let it fade out from the end of the clip up to 2 seconds into. And that'll fade out. And then we're going to right click on it again. I don't know if the fade in really needs, because as you can see there's not a lot of volume here. So let's go back to the beginning and we can play this again. Alright, so that is the whole kind of video here, okay? So I'm going to remove the Carols of the Bells, and the reason for this is we're going to bring this into another video so that we can add more of the song to it. Because if I output both of these, I export these right now as an MP4, you're going to have this and it's going to have the music on it. Now that's fine. Because we could always just mute this and then add our own to it at the end. And maybe I'll do that. Let's do that. Let's say export a video file, and this is going to go into my videos, and we're just going to call this stop motion project, and it is going to be 4K. Okay, it's auto sensing it, but we're going to make sure it is 4K, and then we're going to do a create. This should only take like a couple seconds. Boom, and then we're going to remove it. Now, we're going to create another sequence here, and we're going to bring that video in. Alright, so with the import coming in, I'm going to go to sequence 2, and I'm going to bring this down and drop it in. Alright, so as you can notice, remember that over here in sequence 1, where we didn't have, we put the fade in, the fade out in, we had all the different pieces. Now we don't. So we don't have the opportunity to go in and adjust images anymore. We've gotten this to the point where we want, and as you can see, there is a fade out here. Okay, it's automatically in the music, and if you look at the sequence 1 over here, that would just keep on playing. So if we wanted to continue playing this song, right? You want to play this piece, so we take this, go down here to track 2, and we add this in, and we wanted to play more of this, we would have to mute out this. So if you're a programmer, this is the way that we do inheritance. Alright, so here is your original video. You can't really change the video, you can add to it. You could put a bunch of stuff in here if you wanted. Like I could come in and I could put our opening flag in here. I could drag this in and I could make this a picture-in-picture if I wanted. So you can do a lot to it. Or you can copy this. So we just want to copy this and say we're going to put it in here, 3 or 4 times. So we're going to click like this to here, and put another one in. And that's not, I could put it into so you could hear the entire song if you wanted to do that. But this is what it would end up doing. Since all these are muted, now you've got, I'm going to minimize this music here a little bit. So now you've got the music that's just going to continue on. It's this that's playing, not through here. Alright? So these are things that you need to think about when you're doing a stop motion video or any kind of video. Now, the importance of music in a video, and it's in movies all the time, and it's a way for them to convey a vision and also keep your attention on what's going on. Because if they don't have any words to say, the music will allow a visual to be shown. I don't know if you realize this or not, but you've already listened to 1 minute and 15 seconds of this video. This shows you how powerful music in a video can be. And this is not only for stop motion videos, this is for any video. This is why when Susan and myself were making videos for Laura's workshop, you know, she's got a lot of things where she's cutting stuff on a laser. There's really nothing to really talk about. But you guys want to see the cut to see how her laser's performing if you're watching one of the videos. Same thing with the CNC machine on my Onefinity. Like when I cut out this family and stuff like that, you want to see how the bits are running. You may want to hear the bits running, but if not, if you're just trying to see, hey, I just want to see how this family was cut out, I might throw some music in there. And usually it's the channel music called Accidents Happen, and I think it's by Silent Partner. And I'll throw that in just to get rid of the lulls in the conversation, if you will. Well, I hope that gave you an idea of what I was talking about stop motion. My wife and I are pretty big fans of Arthur Ranking and Jules Bass and their claymation stop motion videos that they produced in the 70s. So we do watch them every year at Christmas, and I think it's kind of a cool tradition. I think taking the pictures with the images, like take the whole video of what you want to do, and then come back and take snapshots of the pictures. If you have tools, and there's a variety of tools out there, I'm not going to mention them, but that you could watch a video, or there are some cameras like the one that I have here that you can watch a video on it and then press a button and take pictures, and it will slide pictures off to the side of the video that you're actually watching. However, VideoPad actually has a way you can crop a video, and it will only show that entire video for that crop. So think about that too. So if you like the video, please click like and subscribe. You're always welcome back here in the shop, in the office, the farm, whatever. And as always, have a nice day.